Here we go, guys and girls, back with the Rangers Save Season 6. This might be the last season I do with Rangers. Let me know if you want to see any more. Still 67 million in the budget, so we could have a bit of fun with it. But, yeah, let me know if you want to see any more. This was a really good season for us, so we'll take you through it and show you. We've increased the stadium. We're now got a bigger stadium than Celtic, so we're over 61,000. I think they're at a 60,000 seat stadium. So I thought that was quite important because we are the best team in Scotland. There's nothing else we can improve on the facilities. I think that's important when you're building a squad to do that, especially when I'm buying youngsters. We've got the Premier Sports Cup, which we've won. We've got the Scottish Cup against Celtic today, which I'll show you. Hopefully we'll win. We got to the semi-final of the Champions League, which is the furthest we've got. Liverpool playing Chelsea in the final. But that was incredible. We did really well in the league phase, came fourth. Actually played very well in the competition. We knocked out Celtic, which was great. Then the round of 16, we knocked out Barcelona 2-1 on aggregate. That's incredible, isn't it? And then we lost to Chelsea by a goal. Unfortunately, or we could have been in the final against Liverpool. So close. Chelsea even won it a couple of years ago. So bit disappointing, but really good performance. I mean, you got to remember, we are Rangers. We're in the Scottish League. It's not easy to do well in Europe. What a season we've had, by the way. I think it's the most wins I've had in a season. 35 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, 106 points with 102 goal difference. It's incredible performance. Flores, 32 goals. Pavlovic and Escalante, great average ratings. 16 assists each from Escalante and Akis. We've got Pavlovic got the most player of the match as Trubin, got 18 clean sheets, which is level with the Celtic keeper. Just incredible. 127 goals scored, only 25 conceded in 38 games. I think that's a really good performance. Again, I know it's a Scottish League, but we're scoring 50% more than what Celtic are. We're having like 250 more shots. We're getting less shots against. We got up there with the pass completion. They have better possession, but we're more attacking, which I will show you the tactic. It is quite attacking, as you can see, because we had the most dribbles. So we're getting at teams, and we've still got a good possession. Seems to work for us. We're only 1 clean sheet behind Celtic, but we had the fewest conceded with 25 goals. So it's a really good tactic, which I will show you shortly. I really enjoyed this season. I think we've got a great team here. I mean, Flores got 56 goals in 51 games. He's still only 20. Centre-back, who's an absolute goal machine if you've watched any of these episodes. 35 goals in 58 games. I mean, this guy, I think in 4 seasons for us, has scored 136 goals. That's a centre-back, which is just, it's incredible, really. He's still only 26. So, he could be here for another 8-10 years, possibly. Akers, 21 goals. He got 25 assists. Escalante, 22 assists. Rakanovic, 17. Nana, 17. Lowry, 15. Gibson, 13. Gonzalez, 13. Everyone's been playing brilliantly. And Nana's a little insight into one of the other players we brought in that I didn't mention in the last episode. Star rating on these players, brilliant. Just top players, actually. And keeping hold of them's not easy. This is the tactic we've switched to, which is, what would you call it, a 4-3-2-1 defensive midfielders. It seems to work quite well, actually. I really do like this tactic. It's the first time I've tried anything like this. Got the attacking forward on attack, 2 attacking midfielders on support, 2 Segunde Volantes on attack, an anchorman on defend, got 2 wing backs on support, centre back on defend, ball playing defender on defend. Obviously, that just depends how good your centre backs are with the ball. You can switch that up a bit. You've got a sweeper keeper on defend. And you only really use the sweeper keeper because I've got quite a high defensive line. Tactical analysis, not too bad, not great attacking down the wings, but it doesn't seem to affect in the actual match play. We've got passing to space, underlap, left and right, focus the play down left and right, short pass and higher tempo, low crosses, work the ball in the box, and we're running at defence. We'll counter press, counter, distribute quickly, roll it out. In out of possession, we're a high line of engagement, much higher defensive line. Trigger press much more often, prevent the goalie distribution. No special instructions, so you can copy that. I don't put the tactics in like a link to the tactics anymore. I do actually have a Patreon page, so it's a great way to support the channel. If you want to get into that, there's a link in the description, which would be really great. What you will get from that is save game files, is tactics, is early content, is anything really. Let me know what you want on that, and and I'll get that to you, because I know it'll help support the channel and mean I can release more content and better content, hopefully. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll get into this cup final against Celtic. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can get a win. Possibly the last game. You'll see, with me as the Rangers boss. But we'll find out. We're a decent team, but our team, I think, is just brilliant. It would be nice to see some of these youngsters progress. And we've got the semi-final of the Champions League. I think that's massive. I know we haven't won it, but when was the last time you ever seen Rangers get that far in the Champions League? Celtic are having good possession. They have got quite a possession-based tactic this year, whereas we haven't really. We're trying to run out the defence and get at them. Fabinho here getting down the right. Back to Gonzalez, to Terracada. It's a block. Celtic looking to break with Jota. Costa Rodriguez out to Paulinho. Got some decent players, to be fair to them. We've won the ball back though. Escalante over the top for Flores. He's in. Puts it away in the 10th minute. His 57th goal of the season. That, I think, is actually, if you've watched any of the other episodes, it's kind of what we've been missing. Just that out-and-out striker, and we've now got it. Because it was that Pavlovic was our top scorer pretty much every season. Until Flores has turned up. And Pavlovic is still banging him in as well. Gonzalez into Arcus, into Flores, got his second. Only a minute later, 58th goal of the season. That's brilliant. Taking this away from Celtic already. They've had one shot, one on target with a .06 XG, so it must have been an awful shot. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. .95 XG. Which seems a little low, to be fair to Flores, because they look like chances he should put away, especially that second one. Quite even on possession, which is actually a really good thing for us, because I think they're running a more possession-based tactic. So if we can get it even, it just means that we're probably controlling this game a way lot better than they are. Celtic on the ball into Doyle. Building up, they've got Rodriguez in here, into Mitrovic, into Turnbull. Turnbull scores. 29th goal of the season, it's good from midfielder. Mitrovic, actually, it's a bit of a story there. He wanted to join us. We did actually have a contract agreed with him and everything. And I just decided we didn't need him because we've got Flores, which I think is a good decision. When you see how many goals Flores has scored, I changed the tactic where, I only wanted one player up front. So we let him go and he ended up going to Celtic and he scored a lot of goals for Celtic, to be fair, but not as many as Flores. So still a good decision, I think. Fabinho into Arcus. Mitrovic, as he give away a penalty here. We're going to review it. We're having a look. No penalty. Unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame because we had them kind of penned in as well. Maybe better just let the player go and see how we go. Mitrovic that far back, there's no one up front, is there, getting the ball, so they've been coming at them again. We're going into half time, 2-1 up still. Not too bad. Like to see a bit more from us though. People might think it's a bit weird as well, having in the tactics that underlapping when your wing backs are actually going wide. The only reason I do that is I think when the wing backs have got the ball, they don't have options ahead of them out wide, really. Not that often, anyhow. So the options are more in the middle, and that's what I quite like. So, you know, so they can look for the runners of like Gonzalez and Terricado. Oh, Mitrovic has scored here. Big mistake at the back, unfortunately. Man, 2-2. Come on, Rangers. Let's get a win. My last game. I have to make some changes soon. Escalante trying to get in here down the left. Back to Dalgas, to Gonzalez, to Akers. Oh, that's a good save. You start getting Flores back into the game. Terricado whips that over. Pavlovic, unlucky. This man got a goal kick from that. It's not a bad reaction for us to be going. We've gone back to 2-2. John's hit that from way out. Let's have a look, see if we can make any subs. Got some tired players, unfortunately. There was a few that could have got in there. As you can see, I don't know if I've shown you the signings, so sorry about that. As you can see, Souček was someone we brought in. I think he's a really good player. Brought in Mudryk on loan. I think he came in January. Rakinovic, who we've turned into a really good left back, actually. Yeah, Roy down the right. I think we might get Mudryk on later, but the front three is incredible for us, so give him a little bit more time. Celtic looking to build out from the back. Hopefully we can press them. It's the thing that's quite nice actually with this tactic. I thought we would struggle to cover the fullbacks, which you do at times, but the attacking midfielders and support actually get out to press the fullbacks quite well, which is nice. Means they have to get through a lot of work, to be fair to them, but I do think that works quite well. I don't think it's often that the fullbacks are the ones causing you the most problems, like from the opposition. Oh, what's happened there? Giving it away to Turnbull. That's his 30th goal of the season. All of a sudden we're losing. We're in danger of losing this cup final to Celtic. This will not be a good way to end the series. We are training some other tactics. Slightly more attacking. Where we've got a second striker up there now. So we'll get Mudryk on. Flores the attacking one, as Escalante is a complete forward. Just getting a bit more, just losing that kind of anchor man, going with another striker to see if that makes a difference. Could go either way now, couldn't it? I think there's more goals in this, it's just, I'm not sure who for. Mitrovic is in, he smashes that off the bar, could have been game over. Do look a bit tired. I think we've got one more substitution up our sleeve. Let's have a go at these. We can't be losing to Celtic. To be honest, I'm not even sure I've lost to Celtic in the 6 seasons I've done. In the very last game, I'm potentially going to lose to them. Come on, Rangers. It's looking very unlikely now. In the injury time, we've got 4 minutes to save this. Final whistle's gone. I mean, it was a great match. I still hope you can see the advantages of this tactic, even though Celtic have won, which is a very disappointing way to end this series. It almost makes me want to do another another season. But let me know if that's what you want to see. Whack that in the comments. This is all I've done so far, so I'm not planning on doing another season, but let me know. Thank you for making it this far into the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care all.